Back in 2005, I get a call from my brother, and Matt says, I know you're going to think I'm crazy, but back in high school, I learned that the highest point in the lower 48 states was Mount Whitney, and the lowest point in the western hemisphere was Death Valley, Badwater Basin. And that as the crows fly, it's only about 100 miles. And he said, and I remember thinking back then, and I remember him telling me back then, you could walk that. You could go from the lowest point in the western hemisphere to the highest point in the lower 48 states. You could walk that on foot. We should do that one day. Well, life happens, and a lot of time went by, and that never happened. But in 2005, I get a call, and Matt is saying, so what do you think? And I'm playing dumb. I go, what do I think about what? The fact it's 100 miles? He goes, no. Do you want to do that? And I said, seriously? And he goes, yeah. So he started talking to people. I started talking to people. I started digging into maps and topo maps and anything I could find about the terrain. And has anybody ever done this before, or has anybody tried to do this and died before? And meanwhile, Matt's talking with rangers and finding out about water sources and all that. So Google Earth was relatively new back then, at least to us. And I remember Matt on Google Earth popped a line from Badwater Basin to Mount Whitney, and then we thought, well, let's see what we can find a route trying to keep close to that line. And so we continued to work on it. Eventually we came up with a couple different possible scenarios, gathered all of our information, had a couple sessions there where we poured over the information, and we landed on a route that we thought would be workable. And so basically that's how it started out, a lot of research. We'd found a contact in Death Valley, Bob Mallory, who was willing to go and do some water caches for us. And we started out in 2006 with the first trip, with all the excitement of a new adventure and all the reality that if we got this wrong, we could die.
Death Valley. One of the hottest and driest places on Earth. The salt pan, called Badwater Basin, is the lowest point in the continental United States. It is 282 feet below sea level. Just 90 miles west-northwest of this hot, barren valley lies the highest point in the continental United States, Mount Whitney. It stands in stark contrast to the harsh desert to the east. In between these two extremes of nature lay three mountain ranges, vast desert valleys, deep canyons, natural springs, and a remoteness that borders on prehistoric. My name is Matthew Pless, and I have hiked the overland route between Badwater and Mount Whitney, known as the lowest to highest, numerous times. The genesis of the L2H project is a long story in the making. Every person who has undertaken this expedition has come away with a clearer picture of who they are and what the really important things in life are. I've seen these changes and the effects that hiking on this expedition have on people, and I've seen them firsthand.
You know, for me and Matthew, John, and others is to make an impact in the lives of people that haven't had the opportunity to do something significant, to say, hey, I can do things when life gets rough, and to look back on an experience where it was tough and you pushed through, I think can have a profound effect.
Two of my sons and a semi-adopted son, a young man that came over from Ukraine, just the confidence that it built in them. It's been several years since we've done that trek, and to see them look back at this trip, the lessons they learned, the times when they wanted to quit, push through it, whether they wanted to on their own or were forced to do that. Hey, I was tired, I was dehydrated here, I pushed through and I survived.
I was cooking hot, inside and out, walking up this canyon, but at the same time I have to film. I can't just concentrate on, I've got to hike up a rock mountain in 110 degrees. I'm looking around, oh, that's a good shot, this is a good shot, I got to get this shot, I got to get that shot. and I'm dehydrated. Mile for mile, it's only 140, 150 miles, but with the elevation gain, you know, somebody can show me a trail that is not harder mile for mile in North America.
This trail offers so much more than most other trails. You go from one of the lowest spots in the continental United States to the highest spot, and in between there is just so much different terrain, and it's constantly changing. That's what makes it very unique.
You tweak the route a couple different times, but fundamentally and substantially the route is still the same as the original route with some improvements over the years. We're definitely able to do it. We've done it many times now, but that doesn't change the fact that there is always the risk that poor decision making and the power of nature itself can throw variables at you that you have to handle well.
1, 2, 3.
Blowing pretty good today. I'm a cowboy on the steel horse I ride.
Don't look at this pretty face.
Don't look at this.
Yeah, no. Look at that right there. Now that's unbelievable.
Oh yeah. Woo! Yes.
Okay, here's our food drops. There's the Trona drop, there's the Panamint drop, Cerro Gordo drop, and the Lone Pine drop. And then we have more Panamint drop in this box because that's a 3-day drop, so it took more. And then our final drop, the Whitney Portal drop in this box. Lots of food. Mrs. Coordinator Pless right there.
Water management's the biggest skill early on.
She's the one that makes it all happen.
Right here, huh, buddy?
Thank you very much.
It's not possible without ground support. You are a very vital part to this expedition.
We've got your packs ready to go, completely ready to go. You've changed clothes, you're ready to go. We'll stack all our packs, we're good to go. We'll get the rest of the gear in the Jeep and out of our way, and then we can have dinner, relax, and then towards sunset, anytime towards sunset that you guys want to start. We can start before the sun sets, wait till it does, or even start after. It doesn't matter. Because when we start walking, it's on. Now, before we start walking, we got about a 25-30 minute drive that way to the salt tank.
Hello. You ready, bud?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I was born ready.
L2H? H2L? H2L? L2H. L2H. L2H.
Everybody ready?
Yeah, we are.
Hey, let's try that again. That was weak. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Woo!
It was really tough, and I was asking myself, well, why am I here? And I knew I could make it if I wanted to, but I was at that point where I was thinking, maybe I don't want to do this.
Yeah, I was right there with you. I was, you know, last year was the same. It was the same thing for me last year, and it was even harder this year.
When guys come in, especially the young ones, they don't have a depth of experience, 30, 40 years worth of experiences to draw on. So stuff like this is daunting and terrifying, and you can see them tentative and sort of deer in the headlights early on and real guarded.
You know what's in store for you. So.
I do know what's at least I know what the trail has in store.
Yes.
The human factor is an unknown. I can't wait to see how it affects everybody, how they're thrilled by it, how they're challenged by it, how they grow.
It's going to be a lot of hard work. It's a good experience with everyone, I hope. Much deeper relationship with my boys and Jake. and just everyone. Getting to know everyone a lot better.
Being able to learn how to persevere through hard things and get to see all the different sides. Being able to see parts of the country that has not been touched by man very much.
I don't know, just a lot of walking. Experience of walking for 2 weeks.
A chance to get some new experiences and meet some new people. Mental and physical toughness to get strong.
A lot of cool experiences that I'll never get to have unless I do this trip. A stronger relationship with my brother and my dad, and get to do a lot of things that you can't really do anywhere else.
A lot of memories and experiences I wouldn't have anywhere else. To like renew like relationships with my brother and my father, and to gain some new ones too.
Opportunity for perseverance, an opportunity to see the western part of the country. Looking forward to the experience. More than anything, renewed relationships with people, some old relationships and some new relationships, and also just the fun of doing something from start to finish.
As always, it was a tough trip. It's rugged terrain, and it's difficult, but I tell you what, the people really make it. And there's some really phenomenal people here on the trip, and that makes it for me.
I got to give it up to Matthew for that. He really does pick a really great handful of people each year to do this trek, and it's always a joy to get to know the people that he picks because they really are genuine people.
Here we are, Badwater, the beginning, the start.
Well below sea level.
Hey, how do I get out of here?
Just now.
150 miles that way, all right. Okay, we're loading up, packing up, getting ready to do the L2H. And we're heading across the salt pan tonight. 10 of us. And then we're camping on the alluvial fan over there tonight. And we'll finish our miles today, probably around midnight. And we're doing it at night because of the temperatures, and really excited about it.
All right, that is the lowest point in the United States, right there where that water is. You can see Telescope way out there. We'll be walking across out where everybody is, and then kind of shooting toward the right, kind of this direction, which is like a northwesterly direction toward Trail Canyon. We got about 9 miles to do today. Across the salt pan, we're going to try to get as high as we can into the alluvial fan over there below Trail Canyon and camp up in there somewhere tonight. This is it.
Hey Johnny, excited? We got Death Valley Bob here as well.
Death Valley Bob right here. Who else? Bob Mallory. He's off to see us off. Make sure you have a good start. Yeah. Right. Make sure your attitudes are good.
That's right. They always are. They always are.
Yeah. I think they're good. I think so. Yeah. I think we're ready. Everybody's psyched and ready.
It's time to rock and roll. Talking's over, buddy.
Talking's over.
Ain't got no regrets. I ain't losing track of which way I'm going. I ain't gonna double back, no. Don't wanna misplay. Put on no display.
All right, we're off. Here we go.
But I know my way. Follow, yeah, that's true. But my following days are over. He said, son, life is simple. It's either cherry red or midnight blue. Midnight blue. You were the restless one.
It's a full moon tonight, by the way, and that is why we're starting tonight, because the moon will glow off of the salt here, and we'll be able to hike through the night and get 9 miles done before we really have to hit the heat. Because it'd just be brutal hiking through here in the day. It's 110 plus, so that is the main reason why we start on a full moon at 6 o'clock at night. This is just amazing. I mean, look at this all around me. And the moon's not even up yet. It's not even glowing yet.
It's midnight blue. Things could be different. That'd be a shame, 'cause I'm the one who can feel the sun right in the pouring rain. I won't say when, don't know when, but soon there's gonna come a day, baby, I'll be back again. Yeah, I'll be back for you. See, I'm saving up my love. Midnight blue. Into the midnight blue.
This is like walking on a tropical reef where the tide has gone down 3 feet. Not good, and already one little battle wound. I scrape my hands on this stuff, so
yeah, this is bad
got a
stuff.
little blood going.
Look at this stuff. This is what we're walking across. It's like glass. It's sharp and as hard as glass. This would take all night to cross if the whole thing was like this, but we just got like 1/3 of a mile to do on this stuff, and then we're in the clear. So just got to get this bad part out of the way and we're good.
This is
But
just gonna destroy the shit.
yeah, this is insane how sharp this stuff is and how deep it is. Look at Will in front of me.
Yeah.
I mean, you fall right there, your legs are shredded.
Yeah.
Definitely the salt pan took a turn here.
Yeah.
It's midnight straight up. We just made it to the junction of Trail Canyon and West Side Road. So we've officially crossed Badwater Basin, and we are to our water cache. And I think we were gonna try to get up the alluvial fan a little bit, but
Yeah.
we're done. We're pooped. We just motored 9 miles across crazy terrain, and we're just gonna get our water, and we're gonna pitch camp right here at the junction and call it. And get an early start tomorrow. So
Yeah.
good job, everybody.
Yeah, good job.
We're here. Rock and roll.
Yeah, water time.
Definitely the first day, because for us that was a 24-hour day. Yeah, I was dead after that day.
All right, it's day 2, and we're climbing up the alluvial fan now toward Trail Canyon. Bracing the sun, because as soon as that hits, temperature starts climbing rapidly, and it's projected to be over 105 here today. So trying to get as far up as we can, gain as much elevation as we can before that heat hits. and get out of the salt pan. You can see everything we crossed last night right behind me there. That was an insane night. Was that an insane night, buddy?
I thought I was just going to take a little walk across the lake bed last night, Johnny. And that turned into, I thought, you know what? I don't know if I want to do this. You're right. What am I doing?
He's not lying. It got kind of intense last night, man. In that glassy coral stuff. Anyway, you ready for day 2, brother?
Day 2. Let's get up here. We're going all the way up Trail Canyon here.
Yep, to a mining town up there. That's where we're camping.
That sunline's already come down. I mean,
coming
I
quick.
can't believe how fast it's going.
Here it comes. Here we go.
Here we go.
Sun's gaining. Keeps gaining and gaining and gaining. The salt pan we walked across last night, and Badwater is where that white meets the mountain over there. As I zoom out, you can really see how far we've already come in less than 24 hours, really. It is brutal today. It's hot, and we're just racing the sun, trying to get some altitude.
Trail Canyon's tough. It's just a difficult day. It's hot, it's long. It follows a day of very little sleep. So Trail Canyon's always the kicker. And if you make it past that, the rest is golden.
Second day seemed to be worst. For me, that was hard.
I started with about 6.5 liters this morning. I have about 1.5 liters left.
When we crossed Badwater Basin, I had been up for like 20 hours and it was pretty crazy, but Trail Canyon that next morning, I got cooked. The pace was real fast, I was dehydrated. I was asking myself, why on earth am I out here?
I mean, we love hiking.
We love it.
It's obvious, we love hiking, but today, hands down, sucks.
The second day sucked. It was pretty bad.
What was bad about it, Joe?
It was just long and hot. There's a lot of days like that. That were just long, it was hot, and it was like, they're just hard days. And you just gotta put one foot in front of the next and just keep going.
My insides were literally cooking. I had to have Matt drench water over me to cool my whole core temperature down.
Right.
Because I was nauseous, I felt like vomiting that day. Anyway, we're almost to camp. See you there.
Almost to camp. Boy, put this one in the record books. Today was not easy.
No, it's up there with the hardest day.
Yeah, one of the hardest days.
And it's the hardest day on this trip.
Yeah, coming out of Badwater Basin, we did a 10-mile, 4,000-foot elevation gain, basically, because of the negative elevation.
Right. Yeah.
And we all made it, but it was extremely, it was difficult. But the good news here is that we have one more hike to do, don't we?
We do, man. It's springtime.
Now we need to go to the spring and get water because pretty much everybody's absolutely out of water.
Yeah.
We got up to the top of Trail Canyon and, you know, I was dying. We were filming all day. It was super hot. I mean, I was done. I was spent. But we get there and then I realized, well, the spring is another 1.5 miles uphill.
That was
up a canyon.
To go get our water for
Right.
that night and the next day was just the,
Right.
the kicker to the end of the whole day. Yeah.
To add insult to injury.
Yep.
We get up there and there were rats in the spring box, and we were all of us were that close.
Rough day.
Rough day.
Right about a liter a minute coming out of that black pipe right there, and normally this tub is full. But what happened, Matt, when you got here?
Well, there's 3 dead rats and floating in the water. They are living in the driest place on the planet just about and drowned. So the irony is not lost on us. So we emptied the water out and bleached the container, and we're starting from scratch.
So, John, you excited about getting out of Trail Canyon and cresting this little mountain range here?
No. Because I know I've done it last year. It's not fun. I mean, it's good when you get up there.
Right.
But the work it takes to get up the ridge we're about to do is tough.
Kind of like climbing out of Tuber Canyon up Telescope?
Yes.
Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah, no trail
but,
about
but
40.
Shorter.
Right, but shorter.
But at least we don't have to deal with the heat. We're climbing today hard,
Right.
and the temperature is just going to keep going down as we climb, so it's going to be a good thing.
The saddle up top here, just about 1.5 miles from here, is amazing view of Death Valley, and it will be our last view of Badwater Basin on this hike. So we'll be making progress, and it's exciting.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour,
Yeah, just seeing all the beauty and getting to know people, and the older guys giving us life lessons, teaching us.
Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
So what you are in here, when you get shaken hard by a day like yesterday, then it comes out. We can keep it covered up pretty good when things are rosy and things are fine, but what you are comes out when you're pushed to the absolute limit.
All right, well, people that know me and know when I'm doing these through hikes with John, I always have my dog tags here, and this is my brother's Charm. His name was Matthew Wilcox, and he passed away in the early 80s. And it's a long story, so I won't tell you, but I never met him because I was adopted. Then my biological family found me. Okay, and then the person in my biological family that found me was my sister, Lori. And she gave me these dog tags when we first met. And it says, never apart, and, you know, some cool stuff like that, and really touching. So she comes with me, and she happened to call me on the H2L. So this has only been 2 years that I've known about any of this. But more importantly right now is I got to spend 2 years with my biological mother. Her name is Barbara Jablonski Clark, but she passed away. She just passed away 2 months ago. So I brought a little of my mom with me. Her ashes are in here. My mom is hiking with me, and the whole way on the L2H here, and then I'm going to spread her up at Whitney. It's going to be a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is, man. That's awesome, brother. Right on, man.
Words for wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in this world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. And though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be.
Adversity in life, tough things like this, don't make us what we are. they reveal what we are. Before the trip, it's all rugged individuality. Now it's teamwork. And that means when you see a fellow brother struggling, reach out and help him if you can.
Ricky's really struggling. Matt is just walking with him real slow, staying behind. So, tough climb. This is just crazy steep right here. There's our first juniper trees though. So we're approaching 6,000 feet.
When someone was tired, different people would offer to carry the bag or whatever, or take some stuff out of their bag.
People carrying more water than they needed, so that the other people could have water.
This is it, guys, last push.
And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me.
Oh, there it is. That's beautiful.
Let it shine on to tomorrow. Woo! Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, whisper words of wisdom.
That was healthy for all of us in certain ways. So I think it was good that we helped one another where necessary.
Good job, buddy.
Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
I learned that hiking is not for me.
Somebody like Ricky, this wasn't his cup of tea, and yet really proud of the simple fact that he's learned a life lesson which he doesn't even appreciate yet, which is when you persevere beyond something you don't want to do. Imagine what you can do when you persevere to do something you want to do. So it's been great that way.
That was fun. Climbing up out of Death Valley in the middle of the afternoon. I can't believe I just did that. But very rewarding.
Feeling good. Yesterday I was scared. I didn't get it on film. I could barely pull out camera yesterday because I was just feeling really bad, sick to my stomach all day. Hard to get any calories in. It was over 100 degrees down there on that road. There's the road we were hiking up yesterday.
Yeah, it seems like a million miles away.
That's where everybody was just dying. I mean, look how far we've climbed in the last 3 days though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we just got to the saddle here. As you look down through Wood Canyon, you can see the ridge we're going to be climbing later today, which is this ridge here. Still got a long day ahead of us. You know, we got about 8 miles still to do, but 5 of it's downhill to our food drop, and then 3 miles up that far ridge that I pointed out. So here we go. Second half of the day begins now. Rough going for me today. I was feeling real good earlier up on the saddle. Everything was going great. And then we started jamming down Wood Canyon. Got to the food drop here and just my muscle in my groin, it just feels like it's pulled. So took some ibuprofen. It's feeling a little better, but we're back down to around 5,000 feet, I think. We're going to try to get up above 6 again to camp, close to the ridge of the Western Panamints here.
Here we are at Immigrant Pass, elevation 5,318 feet, and over yonder, wilderness restoration area, whatever. Can't even say it, I'm so tired. 10 more days. 10 more days and I should be up on top of Whitney. That's what I'm telling myself.
Some highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engines moaning out his one old song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're
we have begun our climb up the western part of the Panamints. We got a long ways to go.
Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, I'm playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try and give away. Sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed with the echoes of
All right, I'm so tired. We just came over. You can't even see it, but over and over and over. Come on, trying to Wild Rose resupply.
Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. Woo!
Starting day 4. It is rappel day.
There's the rope right there.
There's the rope. He's carrying the rope. We each have a harness, an 8-ring and a D-ring, and a pair of gloves for the rappel later on today.
You know, you do a 14 or 12-mile day out here on the L2H in Death Valley. Why don't you just add a couple of real steep climbs, a couple of multiple 1,000-foot gains, and a rappel. That's a day.
And today we will also crest the western part of the Panamints and see Whitney, our finish line, for the first time.
Yep.
Today is an eventful day, brother.
Gonna be good.
And here we go, man.
I think my favorite day is the day that we rappel. That's usually a really exciting day. There's amazing changes in topography, and that serpentine canyon, the rappel, the pipe under 190. It's all, I think that day is just an amazing variety day. And topping the ridgeline there and seeing the whole Panamint Valley, and almost every year it's my favorite. It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. There's our finish line right there. Beautiful. Took us 9 days to get there.
Now you know why we've got 9 days left. It's a long way away, but it's cool to be able to see where you're going. And it'd be fun to watch it get closer and closer in focus as we go.
Everybody ready for the rappels? Woo!
We've been given just enough rope to hang ourselves.
Dropping into Panamint Valley, baby! Woo! All right, here comes the 80-footer. Our biggest one of the 3. Look at this.
Another one.
Oh yeah.
In 2006, just about comes to a close, and I get a call from Matt, and he goes, "Hey Mike, I know you're going to think I'm crazy." And I'm going, "Oh man, what is it this time?" He says, "Well, we never quite made the whole trip." And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "So what do you think?" And so, long story short, we went and we did the route again. We tweaked a little bit. Matt had the idea on our first route. As we were going along through the Panamints, he noticed a wash on the right-hand side of our route that looked like it started descending sooner than we did and looked like it was a more gradual descent, and wanted to try it. Well, so we poured over topo maps again and all that, and eventually later on in 2007, I said to Matt, I said, "Well, I think you're right in a lot of ways, except for there's this one area which I cannot tell, and the topo maps are graduations of 40 feet. And it looks to me like the way it's coming down that you lose about 80 feet at least in a really small, short period of time. So if we're going to do this route, we have to take some rope. Otherwise, I'm not going to do the route, because I'm not interested in getting all the way down there, getting trapped, and or having to turn around and hike all the way back up and around." So he said, "Sounds like a good, wise plan." So we took rope and we found the 3 dry wash falls, and quite a hair-raising experience, I can tell you in person. One that brought us both to our knees. And in 2008, we came back. We sat anchors in the walls of the canyon so that we could safely rappel down. Amazing section of the trip. Now it's a lot safer, a lot less likely that you are going to die for sure. But a beautiful, beautiful and powerful section of the trip are those rappels through those dry slot canyons. So the rest of it pretty much is history.
That's how it's done right there. Like a ball. Damn!
I mean, the canyon was awesome. That canyon that we rappelled in. Can't ever remember its name, but just the sheer power of water moving through there is beautiful.
It was exciting. I mean, everybody knows from watching these videos, I mean, the only rappelling I've ever done is with you, and that's hand rappels.
Right.
So the technical rappel, which you've done before, was the first time for me, and it was a blast.
That was so fun. All right, we just finished the rappels. That was the last one right back there.
Couldn't have gotten past the rappel points without working together.
Everybody did awesome on the rappels. Everybody worked as a team. We got the packs down efficiently, gear back up so everybody can rappel. Just solid line, solid teamwork. Awesome. And we're heading down to 190 now, where we'll have a water cache waiting for us. It's about 2 miles from here. And then after we water up, then we'll have another 3 miles to go down into Panamint, and that's where we're camping tonight. So still got 5 miles left to do today. There's Andrea, our ground support, with the much needed water. Love you, Andrea. Highway 190, finally. That night on the alluvial fan over Panamint Valley, my favorite camp by far.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, if you told me.
How do we find ourselves out in places like this, Johnny? Really, you know, sometimes I ask myself that, you know.
To be
I mean, I
honest
like
with you,
it. I'm not saying I don't like it.
It is the remoteness and the less people factor that make it awesome.
Yeah, and it has been truly awesome.
And the challenging part too.
Challenging. I mean, we were so dehydrated, hurting. You know, worth it. Here we are dropping into the Panamint Valley.
Yeah.
And from Badwater, we just actually climbed over this mountain range behind us.
Fourth day, almost done, man. We're rocking it, brother.
Right, rocking it, rocking it.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Oh yeah, there's our first sight of PSR. Look at that. Yeah. We will be there tomorrow. Beautiful. Gonna be an awesome sunset tonight. Woo! Right, we just got a really good shot of Panamint Valley, but look at the dust storm down there. We're gonna make camp right there. Awesome view though. At least we're up here out of it, so. What a great sunset tonight though. Yeah. Awesome sunset, look at that.
Crazy.
The scenery was awesome, and then the typical desert sunset like that just doesn't get any better. Today was woo! Today, PSR, showers, laundry, cold drinks, and what else? 2 words. Patty melt.
Patty melt.
Some stranger to you and me.
We got to get 5 miles down this alluvial fan here. But we have a couple of cars that have been dropped off for us by some friends of Matthew's, which is totally awesome.
Yeah.
So we're going to be able to hop in those cars, go over to Panamint Springs Resort and clean up and eat food and resupply and everything else.
All right, there's our pickup vehicles to take us to PSR. Getting close to that patty melt.
Patty melt!
Woo!
This is Aaron Castle. He's the owner of Panamint Springs Resort. So.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Maker, plumber.
The only guy who can get you vehicles out here.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
made it, guys.
Wow, you look at this part over here. This is gorgeous. That's a giving young man. Cold drinks too. All the pleasures of civil.
Well, John stepped on an incredibly large thorn, and you'll see in the video, because I filmed that this morning. We thought that none of it broke off in here, but as it turns out, there might be a piece that broke off. Poke that thing, just jab it in.
Get out of here. I'm gonna jab it in.
No, look at that.
Yeah.
No, just stick it in, man. Don't be scared. All right, patty melt's complete.
Patty melt section complete?
Yep. Now we're bumping along this dirt road out to our Lake Hill drop-off where we were picked up. Exact point we were picked up this morning.
Yeah, because we're doing every step.
We're doing every step of the L2H. And we're hoping to get a couple, 2, 3, 4, who knows how many miles in. I'm hoping at least 4.
All right, it's 107 degrees. It was 98 at PSR, so we're 9 degrees warmer on our startup right now. Are you guys ready for this?
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Hey, Aaron. Thank you, brother. You're welcome. You're awesome. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thanks for all the help.
3 cheers for Aaron. Hip hip!
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
All right, guys, we're headed out. Let's try to make a few miles. Everything that we can do this afternoon will make our day tomorrow far easier. I promise you. So communicate well. Let us know how your feet are doing. You're watered up, you're fooded up, you're clean. You should feel sparky and all that. Those feelings will pass quickly as we get under hoof again with heavy packs, but that's okay. That's okay. That's the way. That's the nature of the beast. It's the way it's supposed to be. But we have good flat hiking for about the next 4 miles. Just awesome.
Credit mount section is complete. You are cleared for hike off.
Awesome. You got Johnny behind me. He's got a great shot. And just working our way across this barren wasteland. Basically, it's barren wasteland. Oh my God, it's like being on another planet. So awesome. This hike is intense. Intense.
Great restful day. Rehydrating, good food, and now we're good part of the way on for tomorrow. So,
pretty exciting day, huh?
Pretty exciting day.
And what views today, huh?
Beautiful.
Beautiful views.
Back into the desert again. Hot.
Today was a good rest day, and even with that, we made 9 miles. So the crew's getting stronger. Their spirits are up. Their packs are heavy. We're ready for Mill Canyon. It'll be a good day.
Mill Canyon, we're all looking forward to it. We had a really good day today. I feel hydrated, I feel fed, and yeah, bam. So we just left our 5th camp, starting day 6. We are in the northwestern part of Panamint Valley, hiking out of it right now. We got about 7 miles to the mouth of Mill Canyon, and we're camping at the top of Mill Canyon. So we're climbing significantly today, but got this last little part of Panamint Valley, and then the Panamint Valley section is done. Looking forward to some more terrain changing and some more hiking. That's the desert, brother. Rock and roll. Do it.
Raise your brow above the ground, beyond the still horizon's bound.
We're working our way up to Mill Canyon in the morning sun. Temperature's rising quick. 8:45, I'm already dripping wet.
To see the afterlife we will always be, as we rise up through the clouds, breaking free of all connections. In love, the bread of faith is found, and it will wash us clean. We are strong when we believe. And now the dawn is breaking. All that's good is easy to see. Right here at the world.
We made it, making our way up Mill Canyon.
This restless world is just illusion. All at once, there's a message from above. This senseless world of mass confusion. In the name of love, there's a message from above.
Rock! Big rock coming!
Oh, hold your position, Jake. Thank you.
That's what makes this trek unique is the three major extremes, which is weather, terrain, and the altitude gain and loss.
Right.
I was really amazed at like the terrain, the different terrain that we covered.
Cattails in a canyon in Death Valley in September. There's water in Death Valley. Unbelievable.
This restless world of mass confusion. All at once, there's a message from above. This reckless world is just illusion. In the name of love, there's a message from above. In this world of mass confusion. All at once, there's a message from above. This senseless world and its illusions. In the name of love, there's a message from above.
Well, bud, here's the spring that I helped you develop.
It's looking good.
Looks excellent. Darren's filling up the platy right now for some filtering. Yep, I got mine going, but what we did is we made a makeshift pool here to catch it for the people that have to actually pump it. So Matt humped up this big piece of plastic just for that purpose. So this will fill up with probably 6 to 8 inches of water and people can pump all day long. And then when they're done, I'm gonna get in there like a bathtub.
After me, maybe.
Together.
Oh, that's a mental image I didn't want.
You didn't want? I'm sitting here, okay?
Come on,
oh, three of us. Three of us.
What am I, chopped liver?
Yeah, we had a pretty good day. We saw green plants and lots of them.
Right, that's pretty rare so far on this trip, right?
Yes.
Okay, are you ready to get to the Joshua Tree Forest?
Yes.
Well, that's tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, well, I hope you guys don't get too cold tonight.
I don't think we will.
Cool down, though.
You don't think you're gonna get cold?
No, I like my sleeping bag.
Right. What do you think about the weather tonight?
Oh, it's cold. I'm tired of sweating in my sleeping bag.
Yep. I think you're gonna get your wish.
Yeah,
For sure, for sure. How'd you sleep last night? A little bit colder?
Yeah. I don't like the cold.
Did it feel cold to you?
It was cold.
Yeah?
Yeah. My toes are about to freeze off.
Did you have your socks on?
No.
No, try that. It works.
Yeah, I haven't learned all the tricks yet.
Yep. You just start putting your base layers on.
A little bit colder, so I'll warm up meal. Tastes good probably this morning.
But that cold means we're getting closer to Mount Whitney.
I think we're at the, are we at the halfway point?
We are at the halfway point
today.
Yep, right up on top of that hill there is what Matt
So,
said was a halfway point.
It'll sort of be fun to be halfway through and starting to head towards the final destination.
Good night. Cool weather. Cool weather makes for better sleeping.
How are you, Johnny?
I'm great. I'm chipper. Coffee,
chipper because of the cold.
Breakfast. Yes, the cold, man. You know it.
Feels really good.
Makes everything better. Hiking. Don't have to carry as much water weight.
Right.
Sleep better. Feel better.
No, it's good. You know, this cold weather is, you know, just a sign we're getting closer to Whitney.
Yeah.
You know?
Halfway there, brother.
So we're halfway there. And up here in Mill Canyon, we had a blast. I mean, it's a good camp. Matt had an excellent spring going, and John and Matt both worked on it over the summer.
Yeah. Look at that. The first drop right there. Beautiful.
So the hard work paid off, so we had good water, and just having a blast here. We're going to get her done.
Okay, we left camp 6, I believe. And this is the 7th day now, hiking. And we are about halfway through the whole entire trek. We're just about to climb up the last little bump and hit Lee Flat. And then we have to walk across Lee Flat today to the western edge of it where it meets the Inyo mountain range. And that's where we're camping tonight. Some good views coming up today. I love walking through that Joshua tree forest up there on Lee Flat. It's just like no other terrain on this trek. It's pretty cool, pretty unique. We'll have great views of the Inyos. But climbing up out of camp up to the top of Lee Flat is not an easy thing to do. So, but great day ahead. Looking forward to it.
That's Valley Bob.
Hey Bob.
Man, howdy.
Hiking with us today?
Yes, I am.
Cool.
Today?
Little day hike with us?
Yep, day hike, yeah.
You can see the dust in the air. It is really bad right now. We could see it down in the valley this morning, but it's finally caught up to us up here on Lee Flat. We're starting our alternate route that Matthew and I scouted back in the spring, and you'll see why we changed the route in a few. So stay tuned.
Skies, the lightning all around me. I remembered each flash as time began to burn, like a startling sign that fate had finally found me, and your voice was all I heard, that I get what I deserve. So give me reason to prove me wrong, to wash this memory clean, let the thoughts cross.
In about 3 hours or so, we will be leaving Death Valley National Park, and that's a pretty significant milestone for us on this trek. So, great day of hiking. Love it.
Across
Here's some more petroglyphs there. You could see the mountain goats. Walking up high above Leaf Flat, you get the mix of junipers with the Joshua trees. This is why we chose this route. Love this little area. No, guys, we're about 5-10 minutes max from walking out of Death Valley finally.
Yeah, getting ready to leave Death Valley National Park.
Were you cold last night?
Was I cold last night? Yes, I was, John.
How cold was it, Bob?
It's 35 degrees right now, but I was surprised. It was nice.
It was cold though. Just a big change from what we've already come through though, where you're sleeping and you don't even want to put your sleeping bag on to, I want more sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Just in a matter of a couple days.
That is the big contrast, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean 2.5 days ago we took off from Panamint and it was 107.
Yeah.
At 4:30 in the afternoon.
That's one thing about this crew that we had from back east. They're not whiners. They don't whine like Darren. What a trooper. You could just tell in his face this morning how cold that man was. And just like a trooper.
Yep.
No crybabies around here.
When that really cold night we were down in the pines, man, I didn't have the right bag. It was just freezing. You're sitting there going, I just want an hour of sleep, and you just can't fall asleep because of how cold it is. I think that's one of the things that as you hike, there's always a destination, but there's so much beauty on the way. You don't want to miss it. And part of that beauty maybe perhaps is a night not sleeping and being able to just see the Milky Way overhead. It's beautiful.
Just left Camp 7, starting off day 8. Today should be another stellar day. Like I said last night, we're finally in the pine trees. Awesome scenery. We're going to be camping at Cerro Gordo tonight, and we will also come up over the Inyo crest here, just above Cerro Gordo, and we will see all the Eastern Sierra and our finish line, Whitney. It is time to climb.
You ready to see the view of all views, man?
No, I am. We just climbed up the east side of the Inyos here on our way to Cerro Gordo. And we're now kind of on the west side. We're gonna kind of come up to this peak looking back east over the Panamints and all the way to Telescope.
We will
Can't
see
wait.
all the way to Telescope.
But I promise you this, on the L2H, this hump today, again, has about 3,000 gain, but it's just constant.
Constant. Huh?
Constant. And because it's mining roads, a lot of it is scree. So, you know, it's challenging and fun.
Well, this is probably going to be one of the best views of the trip right here, so. All right, here we go. This is it. This view is worth every step we just went through. There's amazing views of all the mountains we've crossed. And we came over that range yesterday morning, right in the foreground there. Just amazing how much ground we have really covered. We're just walking along a ridge here now. We should be looking down at Cerro Gordo and be able to see our finish line Whitney in about 2 hours. That's gonna be awesome. Here we go. Last push to Cerro Gordo.
When they encounter real hardships, they begin to get real honest as well, and you begin to see the things that they're struggling with and hear the things that they like and don't like.
Well, we crested over, and right in front of me is the Eastern Sierra, right below me is Cerro Gordo. And I'm real frustrated with the group and everything. They never gave me a chance to catch up to get the shot of them cresting over, and that's just, to me, that's one of the magical shots of this whole entire trek, is getting everybody's first reaction when they see this view right here. I mean, look at that, right? Right? Missed the shot, but oh well. Look at this. There's our food and our winter gear right on time. Beautiful.
Y'all packed the kitchen sinks in your bag.
We did. Sorry.
I'm like, holy moly.
Hey, did you bring the pizza?
Pizza?
No.
McDonald's?
No.
Taco Bell?
No.
Carl's Jr.?
Nope. Nothing. Just whatever y'all had in your packs.
Apple pie?
Mm-mm.
Chocolate cake?
So Will and I are going to sleep out on the patio with the dogs.
Probably going to get down to about 20 degrees tonight.
Yes, it is. And the rest of the crew is going to sleep in here, right here on the floor. Looks like major pack explosion going on. Everybody's getting winter gear, food drops. So everybody's in a frenzy now. Reeing up time. Here we go. That's how you do laundry.
Have you been on the trail for 8 days? Right?
Oh yeah.
4 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of underwear. This is not the first time I've done laundry though, so let's just get that straight.
How you doing, 55?
Everybody look who showed up in the middle of the night. Look what cowboy rolled into town.
In the dark! Ready to cause some trouble! We'll see what trouble we can get into now.
Yeah, buddy. So, yeah, Joey's going to hike with us from Cerro Gordo here to Lone Pine, right?
Lone Pine, that's the plan.
Lone Pine, brother.
Looking forward to it.
All right. There goes Andrea. We love you for all that you do. Thank you so much for being our ground support. See you in Lone Pine in 2 days.
All right, we're leaving Cerro Gordo. And we got about a 9-mile trek today across the Inyo Mountains. We will be crossing the Salt Tram. We will be camping tonight on New York Butte, which gives you some of the best views of the Eastern Sierra across the Owens Valley that you can get. See ya, Cerro!
See ya!
Turn my back to the wind to catch my breath before I start off again. Living on without a moment to spend.
Alright, we're on the pipeline route. It's kind of a really narrow little path, but it saves us from dropping 1,000 feet and then having to gain that 1,000 feet back. And this is another one of my favorite sections on the whole trek. Is right here because of the views and just everything surrounding us. It's awesome.
As time goes on, they begin to warm up to one another, realize I'm going to make it through this, I'm not going to die, and then they start relaxing and having a little more fun. Then they start becoming more genuine. You start seeing the real person come out.
I turn my face to the sun, close my eyes, let my defenses down.
It's been like 2 months now since my mom passed away. She's with me right now. And I can't wait to get up on Whitney and release some of her ashes. I do miss my mom.
Freeze this moment a little bit longer. Make each sensation a little bit stronger. Make each impression a little bit stronger. Freeze this motion a little bit longer. The innocence slips away. The innocence slips away. Time stands still. Time stands still.
I really enjoyed getting to know a bunch of different people from a whole lot of different areas in the country.
It was great to see everyone, the tribe,
grow together. I mean, and this is a lifetime opportunity that was just amazing and great, and I'm so glad I was able to be on it.
The people we met up with, who we've never met before other than Matt, are just from such different backgrounds than me. So in the beginning, it was, for me, I felt like I couldn't be myself. I was just doing a job. But you know how it is, when you live with a group of people on the trail, out of backpacks, for 2 weeks, you really get to know them. And I think they turned out to be wonderful people.
Everybody on the trip is a genuine person.
Yeah, good
Just good
beings.
people. They're from all over the country. We had people from Florida, South Carolina, Texas.
I just thought it was interesting how we were all from completely different parts of the U.S. and got along together just fine.
A lot of love!
A lot of love!
I'm not looking back, but I want to look around me now. See more of the people and the places that surround me now. Time stands still. Summer's going fast, nights growing colder. Children growing up, old friends growing older. Breathe this moment a little bit longer. Make each sensation a little bit stronger.
What do you think about that view, brother?
I love that view because that view is Lone Pine. And we just walked from Death Valley, Johnny, every single step.
Right there, brother.
Oh my God, that's a lovely sight.
That is so bitchin', look at that.
The innocence slips away.
That day sticks out a lot. We all had supper together out on the top and could see Whitney, right, and just looking down over top of Lone Pine, and then just knowing going down there and up was the last big run.
It's always fun to watch that transition from scared and intimidated by the whole thing to, hey, I got this in the bag.
Here we are at Camp Harper. These guys been cowboy camping it the whole time. Look at this.
And here's a quote for you. Cowboy camping sucks. You could quote me on that.
Okay, you got it. What do you think of the views today, man? Seeing Whitney all day long and stuff in Cerro Gordo.
Three things. Whitney, it was cool to be able to see it most of the day. So it's still a long way away, but you don't have another range in front of you. So it's like destination summit is in view. So that's a cool feeling. Just the sheer beauty of the Sierras is incredible. So I enjoyed seeing that all day long.
What are you doing? Putting deodorant on?
Oh yeah.
What, you can't sleep with your stench?
You know I gotta stay fresh.
For all the ladies up here, it's gotta stay fresh.
Yeah, all the ladies. What are we doing in Camp Turman over
Well,
here?
I'm trying to get my pillow just right. It's tough. And it's an art, you know? You get the dromedary, you fill it up with water, then you stuff down beside it all the extra clothes you've got, which in my case are not much. 2 pairs of underwear and some socks. And you try to build it up. And then it's nice. And you can sleep like you're back home. That's what I'm trying to build right here on the side of the mountain.
Awesome.
Wow, it is windy up here on New York Butte. The gusts have got to be at least 50 miles an hour. It started last night about 7 p.m., right when the sun went down, and has not let up at all. It's actually intensified even more through the night. But crazy night. I feel bad for the people that are cowboy camping, but at least they got some tree cover. Will and I stayed down here right on the bluff. There's less trees, but we wanted the good views for the camera shots and stuff. So, but anyway, I guess it's time to get up and start this day, this long day down Long John Canyon and cross the desert into Lone Pine.
Woo! Look at that right there. Don't look at this pretty face.
Don't look at this.
Yeah, no. Look at that right there. Now that's unbelievable. Because we're on the side of a cliff.
See below us?
Hey! Woo! Yep, look at that again. Oh my God.
I know. Woo! Start of an awesome day, brother.
Yeah, but sure is, man.
And we're off. Lone Pine, here we come.
That is a view right there. That is a view. This is probably the steepest part of the descent into Long John Canyon.
It's like dropping in a wave.
Dropping into a 200-foot wave. Here we go. All right, the rest of the crew is getting ready to come down this face right here, which is what Will and I just came down to get this shot, but check this out.
The man right there, the myth, the legend. Woo!
Just got out of Long John Canyon. There's the mouth of it right there. Awesome day today. I always love this day. Most of the days I like on the L2H are the latter days. Getting down here into Owens Valley, we got about a 5-mile hike to do now to get the Lone Pine. Looks are deceiving. It looks like you could be there in half an hour, but it's gonna probably take us all of 3 hours to get across this thing to Lone Pine. But the whole time, Whitney just keeps getting bigger and Lone Pine keeps getting closer and closer. Before you know it, pizza, showers, laundry, ice cream, you name it, whatever you want. Gonna be good.
Woo! There she is, Lone Pine. I got one word. Pizza. Woo!
There it is, Whitney and the Sierras getting closer, getting bigger. Lone Pine's right here in front, all the green trees, about a half an hour out. There's Alabama Hills right in front of us.
And the pizza factory.
And the most important pizza factory.
Pizza factory, pizza factory, pizza factory.
Here we come, pizza! Woo! Woo-hoo! Later!
Wait, later!
See you in Lone Pine. Yep.
Oh, look, I scored. The Harpers want me to sleep here, so I'm honored to say yes.
Now it's soiled. Oh!
Yeah, will you keep it down, sir?
Sorry about that. A little too loud.
Made it.
Be right here.
Lone Pine. Pizza on deck. Late.
All right, we're taking off, leaving Lone Pine. Got a 9 or 10 mile day today, walking up Whitney Portal Road all the way to the base of the Sierra, and then we will catch the National Scenic Trail for about 3.5 miles up to the portal and camp there tonight. Almost there, brother.
We are almost there. I mean, this road walk, fine, because I know after this road walk, there is no more road walking. We're there. We're there.
Yep. Everybody's strong, just pushing hard, but we're feeling it. My heel, I remember back on day 3, I felt like a needle just poked the back of my heel. Turned out a tendon or a ligament or something kind of tore back there, because the pain has been with me since day 3. Comes and goes through the days, the pain, but I'm not gonna let that deter me, because we're right there. We're going.
It's all right with me. You can hide beneath your covers and study your pain. Make crosses from your lovers, throw roses in the rain. Waste your summer praying in vain for a savior to rise from these streets. Well, I'm no hero that's understood. All the redemption I can offer is beneath this dirty hood, with a chance to make it good somehow. Hey, what else can we do now except roll down the window and let the wind blow back your head? Well, a night's busted open, these 2 lanes will take us anywhere. We got one last chance to make it real. We're trading these wings on some wheels. Climbing back, heaven's waiting down on the tracks. Well, oh, come take my hand.
Getting closer.
We're riding out tonight to case the promised land. Oh, 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 thunder road. Oh, thunder road, thunder road. Slide out there like a killer in the sun. Yeah, I know it's late, but we can make it if we run. Oh, thunder road, sit tight. Take hold, thunder road. Well, I got this guitar and I learned how to make it talk. And my car's out back if you're ready.
That's a beautiful sound after walking through the desert for 11 days. I almost forgot what it felt like and sounds like. Whitney Creek, finally.
But the ride, it ain't free. And I know you're lonely, those words that I ain't spoken. Tonight we'll be free, all the promises will be broken.
We are done with road walking and we are on our way on the National Scenic Trail headed to Portal, and she's just getting closer and closer. Look at that.
The amount of change that's going to take place right now in the next half an hour from leaving desert to going to scrub oak, and then to pinyons, and then to just full-on pine trees. Watching this change happen right before us is going to be awesome. So
it is awesome.
I know. We have just crossed Death Valley, the Owens Valley, Panamint Valley, Inyo Mountain Range, Panamint Mountains, and here we are. You've just made it to the Sierra Nevada Mountains.
Woo! Woo!
Right there.
Woo! It's a town full of losers, and we're pulling out ahead to win.
This thing's almost over. Crazy. I don't have words. An amazing journey across the desert. And then to be standing here, it's just I don't know.
All the Alpha 1 antitrypsin deficient people everywhere. Don't say no. Go for it. Live large.
Yeah, baby.
Never say die.
All right, Matthew is doing his thing. If you saw from the last L2H video last year, you'll know exactly what and why he's doing this. And he's doing it outdoors at Whitney Portal.
After what you guys all did, I feel like I'm cheating. Shouldn't even be talking to me right now.
Leaving Whitney Portal, starting Whitney Trail. Our summit day is tomorrow. We're gonna get up to Consultation Lake, camp there, stage up for the summit tomorrow. So this is it. Final leg of this incredible trek.
All right, today we're gonna get up to Constellation Lake near Mount Whitney after 11 days of hiking across Death Valley. I'm really excited, I'm enthusiastic. Boom, trail shook ready.
No sandy beach, no arboreta in my reach. Ooh, I can feel it, sure as I was born, way down in the Tropic of Capricorn. Woo! Ay, 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 ay. My senses, ooh, I climb your mountain, slide into your arms, into a tropic of Capricorn. State of mind.
Having the photographers and the videographers along really makes that opportunity for people to stop a little bit more often and pay attention to what's around them.
It's what you're thinking. It's what you feel, but what you're seeing ain't really real. It's 3 dimensions, maybe more.
As you hike, you know, there's always a destination, but there's so much beauty on the way. You don't want to miss it.
I wanna live, I wanna love, and find myself that little piece of paradise. I wanna fly, leaving yesterday, and wake up in the high of a paradise. State of mind.
Look at that, there's the killer needles right there. We've been staring at those for 4 days. And they're right above us now. We're just about to leave the tree line. There's Mirror Lake down there. So beautiful.
So let it shine for every mother, let it shine for every son, let it shine for everybody, let it shine on everyone, let it be for those who want it. Bad enough, I'll give you mine. Just let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I wanna live, wanna love, and find myself that little piece of paradise. I wanna fly, leaving yesterday, wake up in the high. I'm gonna wake up in the heat. I'm gonna wake up in paradise.
Awesome sight tonight here at trail camp. You could see the shadow of the earth right out there on the horizon. This is your ticket to completing this trek. Don't lose it. You already have yours.
Yes, I do.
Wait, lose it? What?
Matthew Pless.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Now your back is all dirty.
Okay.
Micah.
Thank you.
Jake.
This doesn't have my name on it.
Ricky.
See, that's why I have a pencil, Micah.
Wait, do we have to write our names on it?
Daniel.
Tanks, man. No, it doesn't say name.
Joe.
Wait, so we should release this?
Thank you very much.
There you go, brother.
Bye, Micah.
There you go, man. Earn that puppy. Here's your ticket, man.
Thank you, sir.
Tomorrow, you guys.
Way up there. Put it on our backs.
It's on tomorrow. All right, and everybody has one?
I don't have them.
Trail Shug.
Well, here.
Well, Trail Shug's filming.
Trail Shug is filming right now.
He's filming. So look, here's his ticket. I'm giving it to
Here's
him.
my ticket.
Right there.
Right there. We earned this, we did, Johnny. This time we earned this.
Hard trek. Hardest trek we've ever done.
The L2H.
Hardest trek we've ever done.
I'm feeling it. I didn't even really want to think about it till we get this thing done tomorrow.
Yeah.
When we're coming back down. You know,
Yeah, we still got 97 switchbacks and then 2 miles of behind the peak walking. So, and a lot of altitude gain, another 2,500 feet.
Yep.
So
well, I'm looking forward to it, and it's going to be cold tonight.
Put it back in.
Very cold.
Share tents with you?
I just had a 40-ish-year-old man ask to share a tent with me. I'm going to pass on that.
Friend.
No.
So what are
we're having a moment here. Wait, hold on. We're having a moment here. All of us.
No, not really.
Come here, John.
Oh, okay.
You want to film this?
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Oh, you want to jump in or you want to film?
Man hug.
This is the film crew. To the
Film
L2H,
crew.
by the way.
L2H film crew.
Right here.
What about me? I carried all the cameras.
We worked really hard.
Do you want to carry stuff?
Yeah, you want to carry? You want to join?
All right, this is it. Everybody's saddling up. It's just past 6. It's time to finish this. We'll be hiking up the switchbacks and all along the backside of the crest there. Here we go, we're off. Whitney is next.
Whitney is next, yeah.
past. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass, 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost. Wake me up when September ends.
Ricky's having a hard time, and Matt and Rick are down there with him, but he's kicking butt and he's pushing through it. They're gonna get him to the top so he can finish this trek.
Those young men from 14 to 17 really turned the afterburners on and got that thing done.
When we started this thing and met everybody at Furnace Creek, my first impressions of them and their pack weights and everything and what they were carrying, I thought at least one, if not 2 or 3 were gonna drop out. But everybody finished, everybody that started this trek with us finished this trek.
They
got it done.
There's the killer needles. We saw those on our 4th day from the Panamint Range, and then we saw them when we topped out over Cerro Gordo, and we were staring at them for 4 days after that. And now we're about to walk behind them.
And about 10 days ago was the first time you got it in sight, and it looked like miles and miles away, and it was. You know, but you just keep getting closer and closer, and then just the sheer beauty of what you can see from Whitney in terms of the Sierra, the desert, back where you came from. In some ways, that was the goal: low to high, summit of Whitney.
Let's go get it.
Let's go get it, huh, buddy?
Oh, yeah. Let's go get it.
Let's go get it.
Let's go get it.
Let's go get it, guys. Woo! There she is, mile away, almost done.
Summer has come and passed, the innocent can never last.
Here's the view back down to the portal, all the way down to Lone Pine. There's the Inyo Mountains across the way. We were there 3 days ago. You can see the Panamint Range. You could see Telescope Peak and the clouds way out there. We were there 13 days ago. Right on the other side's Badwater. It's phenomenal.
My mom just died. But she always wanted to go hiking with me, but she couldn't. was a really good woman. She got brain cancer. She died really quick. I love you, Mom. Goodbye. She finally went on a hike with me. She did the L2H.
She did the whole thing with you, brother. The whole thing, buddy.
All right, thank you, Johnny. Thanks, man.
The whole thing, brother.
We did it.
We did it, man.
She was with me, and I was bonking too in Death Valley.
Yeah.
I didn't show it.
There's a lot of times.
She helped me. I know she helped me.
We wanted to get the hell off the trail. There's a lot of times.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was super hard.
We persevered and we did it, brother.
I did what I said I was going to do.
And your mom did it too, brother.
Yeah, she did. Yep. Okay.
Congrats, brother.
Yep, we made it.
Yep.
Let's go film the rest of the crew because they did this as well.
Let's finish
and it's an incredible feat.
Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass. 20 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends.
It's not like we got a tram ride back down off of Whitney. We had to come all the way back down to the portal.
Once the trek was done and we did reach the top, it's still 11 miles down to finish it up.
We went from 110 degrees to probably upper 20s up on Whitney.
Snow flurries for the finish, man.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Started in 110 and had snow flurries on the finish. There's the crew headed on down. They're right below the needles. It's starting to snow. A little bit of flurries coming in right now. Now it's a race to get out of here.
I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own.
I don't think you can travel that distance on foot through that terrain and call it easy, but it is a trip that it can be life-changing. It was for me, gave me a perspective on life that I had no way to be able to gain other than actually doing the hike.
Daniel loved the trip the whole time. He just loved it. He loved being outside, loved doing. Both Jake and Ricky were a little bit more tentative about wanting to come, but they still had an excitement about it, I think, so even all the way from the beginning. And then, you know, as Matthew just even mentioned right here, I was able to see their love of it grow a little bit more.
I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you've gone it was never.
It's been great. I mean, as a dad, you know, going with your boys, nothing greater. It's fun to watch them and spend this much time with them and you know, watch them go from, in many ways, boys to men, which they already are, you know, but you're watching them, you know, more and more in different ways. It's awesome.
All right, everyone. Congratulations on the completion of the L2H 2016. It is the hardest trek I have ever done in my life. So congratulations to every single one of you guys.
Congratulations to you, John.
It was lots of
Thank
fun.
you so much to Matthew Pless.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Matthew.
Shepard. For coming.
Thank you,
guys
Matthew.
for coming.
John and Will, thank you.
Yeah. I'm sorry about the boys that died, but I'm glad for the men that were born.
Right?
Yeah.
He just loves watching everybody take on this challenge, and he gets a tremendous joy of watching them complete this trek.
He really
and,
does.
And change over the course of the 2 weeks.
The people, that's the key. That's the difference between just being out in the open and really having a fantastic 2 weeks.
Now get your packs on! We went low and we went high.
That was when I ruled the world.
Good morning, Mom.
Good morning, Mom.
You lost some weight, huh?
Only you could find the humor in anything.
Yeah, well, you know,
awesome.
She was a crack up, though. She was like me.
Oh, you probably, that's where you get it from then, huh?
Yeah, you know, I mean, she was always making, you know, like jokes and inappropriate comments at inappropriate times. Now everybody knows that I don't do that.
No.
So we're already about 7 degrees cooler here just from the dry adiabatic lapse rate than it is down there. So.
Well, good. I'll take 7 degrees. Right, Johnny?
About 7 degrees per 1,000 feet.
Loving it.
7, Johnny.
7, not 2, Utah. 7.
7, Utah. I'll take 7.
Double shoe shot coming right up. Yeah.
Damn, dude, that went right through. Watch out, you got boots on, but.
Yeah, I got boots on.
Oh,
I got boots on, but I don't think that's going to stop it. I mean, that right there, that's like a landmine. If you took somebody you didn't like and you threw them down on that wonderful bed of thorns, they'll never bother you again.
Take a break. Guys, I got a little rock in my shoe.
I think it's sticking out of your shoe a little bit.
Is it sticking out? Can I reach it easily?
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Crazy. Unbelievable wasteland. You don't have the right equipment?
Whoa. It's not unbelievable. It's
unbelievable! Hey, we're starting to sound like twins. That's frightening. Johnny, make sure you cut that out of the video, out of the film. That's just weird. Awkward! Here you go, man. Johnny's GoPro. Take 2. Cool glasses.
And you know what? I need a shower because I'm just being honest. Trail Shug not looking good right now, and I'm certainly
not smelling good.
Ooh! It's not smelling good.
Let me get under that pit. Can you see that?
Oh, God.
Whoa.
Man, that is so bad.
And when you mix it,
I'd spit, but I'm dehydrated. Hey, it might be 5:15 in the morning, but nobody makes fun of my tent. Look at this beauty. Magnificent $350 of engineering. Now, just because Johnny's tent costs twice as much. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh.
carbon reflex. I'm sorry. Hey man, no. He's getting a little fresh at that carbon reflex now. Now he's catching on. Now he understands. Now he's going to go to the MSR side. Oh. Big Agnes.
Anyway, that's kind of the history of the low to high route. And hope one day that you'll have the opportunity to go on it if that's something that you feel like you'd like to try. And I would highly recommend it, whatever it costs you.
Unless you enjoy subjecting yourself to pain, I would highly recommend not going on the L2H.
And that's a wrap.